Hello everybody. This is Alyssa from Mank Arts and Crafts, and today we are here for a small shop haul, sort of, a little bit of an unboxing here, but it's also going to be a sponsor highlight for my Lunar New Year DP along, hashtag Lunar New Year DP24, and the sponsor that I'm going to be highlighting today is going to be Leopard Leatherworks. And if you're participating in this event, make sure you have filled out the Google Forms that I have linked down below in this video, right down below, because at some point in this video, I am going to give you guys a keyword, and that is going to be your cue to make sure that you fill out or that you respond to that keyword and put it down in the comments below for the first prize for this video. So I figured I'd do it a little bit different because the different sponsors are going to be showcasing items. So rather than doing them in a whip and chat and having you comment on the whip and chat and everything else, I figured I'd do it for the sponsor highlights because I was like, well, that just makes more sense. I may do it on some of the other videos as well, but we'll see how it goes because there's more than 4 sponsors. But for this video in particular, I'm doing it. My first giveaway is going to be from Leopard Leatherworks, and they are doing a $25 gift card to the winner. And you are also going to be getting a goodie bag as well. The goodie bags from me, so you have the $25 gift card. That is going to come from Leopard Leatherworks, obviously. These will be announced. The winners will be announced at. You want to make sure you comment because I will announce the winners during my whip and chats, which will go up on Saturday mornings. So you'll have from Monday until Saturday to comment and everything else. Well, Monday until Friday night to comment and everything else. The kitten is playing with toys, so you can hear her scrabbling in there. But when you get that, make sure you do your comment and on the video, depending with whatever keyword I give you guys in this video. And make sure you fill out the Google Forms below, because if you have not filled out the Google form and you want to be eligible because you're participating in the event, that's going to be kind of your thing. Because if I pull your name and you haven't filled out the Google form, then sorry, out of luck. But we're going to break into it because this is going to be a sponsor highlight. So I'm going to open the 2 packages that I have waiting to be opened, and then, which actually I think I have to open that one first. And then we are also going to showcase the other items the other pens that I also already own from Leopard Leatherworks. And then we're going to kind of take a little bit of a tour and see what all they have on their website and kind of go from there. So first up, we have our first package to open. And I always do this. I open weird. Without fail, I always do that. I open these boxes a little strange. So you get your little goodie bag that they include in here. And in our goodie bag, so these are 2 orders that I had from January that I have been waiting and saving. Ooh, you get some miscellaneous crystals. Those are pretty. I like that there's different sizes. You get the Leopard Leatherworks sticker. You have their business card, Carrie Costello, Leopard Leatherworks, and all of the pens from Leopard Leatherworks. And then you have a little sampler from DP with Sparklers, some Square Crystal 964, a little sampler, and you can get a 10% discount with this code from Leather 10. So this is the little goodie bag. I'm going to slide everything back in there. I was saying something and then I distracted myself. I can't remember what I was going to say. I totally distracted myself. All right, let me see. We're just going to pull them out. Ooh. Oh. What's awesome with Leopard Leatherworks is you can actually, when you order a pen that's got a custom turning to it, you actually can watch your pen be turned live for you, which I think is pretty doggone awesome. In the way that, oh yes, that's what I was going to say. So Tim and Carrie are Leopard Leatherworks husband and wife team. They are pretty spectacular. Carrie, she is a diamond painter and has been diamond painting for a number of years. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that pen. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I think this is like the Galaxy or Groovy Girl or something to that effect. It is a beautiful pen. I like that. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful pen. It is gorgeous. And so Carrie has been diamond painting for a number of years now, and she also, like me, loves the Asian influenced art. So we chat about that quite frequently. about that. Oh, and they also are huge Disney fans. They go on a lot of Disney cruises. Look at how gorgeous the colors of that pen are. And they've been turning starting to pour their own blanks recently. So this is one of the blanks that they designed. I can't remember exactly which canvas they designed it to go with. I think it was like Groovy Girl, I believe. But I loved the colors of it, so I had to get it. And then this other one is one that I think they purchased the blank for and then turned it. But this is a totally different one. I think this is Fire and Ice is what this one was called. So you have Fire and Ice. Look at the colors. You have the red. There's even a little purple in there too. Going into the blue. And then you have this in the center. Ooh, that is beautiful. So I wanted to try out like a new style of like little ends that that Tim has been trying, because these are more of the traditional ends that he's had of this style of end. And then these are more of like the baseball ends, I think, are what he's calling this one here. So look at these. This color of this one just screamed at me. I thought that was going to be an awesome one of the colors of this turning. I think this is labeled as either Fire and Ice or something like that, but it was beautiful. And so they're husband and wife duo, and Carrie does a lot of the work helping to kind of like set up how you want the turning to be. So she'll coordinate if you order a custom, because they have some pre-turned pens, but then they also do custom turned pens, and you'll coordinate with Carrie. I actually was like, hey, I kind of like this design. I watched these get turned live, and I kind of like drew out a little bit of the design of what I wanted for these. But then there's a lot of the other pens that I have, I basically left it up to them to decide. But these ones I was like, I kind of like this look. And I drew it on a piece, I think I still have the piece of paper sitting over on my desk. And then they did it, and you specify how thick you want your finger grips to be. Because I don't mind this being fatter right through here, as long as like this part right here where my finger goes is thin. And I like my length to be a 5.25 inch. I really like the 5.25 inch length. So that's my go-to length. And then my width is like a 1.75 inch diameter all the way around, which they translate into something different, but basically that's the way that I know it as, is like 1.75 inches diameter, and then they do it as like whatever our circumference, and then they turn it into a diameter. But that's the first two pens. Now we're going to look at our next two pens, and I cannot wait to show you what is in this next one. So this is the second order that I had outstanding for you guys. And this pen right here, oh, look at that pretty washi. Look at that. It's a pretty floral washi. That's gorgeous. And then you're going to have the rest of what's in here. It's going to be very similar to what was in right there. But I'm going to leave that just like that. And we are going to break into these two pens. And I am super excited about one of these pens. I think it's this one. I'm going to open this one first, and then I'm going to leave that one, because this is going to be one of the event pens. And I kind of want to save that one for the last one that I opened for you guys, for the event pen. You know that these are going to be well packaged and well wrapped. They definitely take care of them, keeping them done. I have never had an issue with any of the pens that I have ever purchased coming to me damaged in any way. And there goes my light being knocked over by the kitten. She is pure chaos. If you want a definition of chaos, it will say sushi right underneath it in the dictionary, because this is sushi. And so the dictionary will have the definition of sushi in the dictionary. When you look up chaos, that's just the way it's going to work. Because that's what she does. She knocks things over, i.e. my light off of the stand that it was sitting on. So the first pen that we are going to look at of these ones, look at the colors on this one. I believe this may have been one that they turned, but look at how gorgeous it is. It is, I decided I wanted a very similar turning to what that one was, but look at that. I like this like pale blue into this gold in brown. Oh, that was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful turn. And it's been like, I'll show you the different pens. They've been doing a different, we'll see the evolution of kind of like the way that they've been turning pens It's very fascinating seeing it. And I love the way that they do their lives, because they found a way to kind of like, they also will have a Discord up, and you join their Discord, and you can actually do a voice channel on their Discord and be talking to them directly. So not just watching their live, you can be talking to them live as well. It's super awesome, and that's something that I have never seen any other fellow YouTube creators doing that, and I think that is such an awesome way of doing it. I usually lurk and I don't actually like join in. I'm purposely not looking at this pen, but I think that it was such an awesome way that they've done it, and they are totally leveraging technology to its max. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I have not looked. I have peeked, but I have not looked. I've like peeked at a corner. This right here is an event pen, and this is a pen that you can pre-order because it's a custom made, but this pen right here is the pen that I had them make with the dragons in it for the Lunar New Year DP event. But look at how gorgeous this is. You've got the dragon, you've got the dragon scales, and I went with a super, super simple turning for this pen. Still has my preferred grip. I'm going to put this on this side because that just makes more sense to me to put that right there. When I'm working with it, just so you can see, so as I hold it with a pen in there, but I'll use it with multi-placer. We went with the yellow and the gold, or the yellow and the red, and look at how you can see that it's not just like a boring yellow. Look at how fascinatingly beautiful that yellow is. That is absolutely gorgeous. You've got the depth of color right through there, incredible. And look at how crystal clear the reds are on these little dragons. So this is something, and then like the scales that you see, this is beautiful. We went with a simple turning on this, so that way you could really showcase and see the dragons. And the yellow and the red are common themed colors that you see for Lunar New Year, because they're very auspicious colors that are associated with good luck and prosperity and abundance, which is something that you always want when you're heading into the new year. But this pen right here, you can get this same exact pour, and you can, with this same thing that they have there, and you can order and pre-order your own version of this pen on the, it's very, very slightly longer in order to be able to get it to show up. I think it's like a 5.5 inch pen, but that was the only way, because these are all 5 1/4, and that one's just slightly longer, but that was the way to get it so you could actually see the enough red on both ends. Otherwise it would have had like no red on the tips. But I was like, I'll deal with having like a 1/4 inch longer than I normally go with to get that beauty of a pen, which I felt was perfect for this being the year of the dragon. And this will actually match both of the dragon themed kits that I'm working on with its reds and the yellows that will go perfectly and beautifully. So this is amazing, don't you think? I'm like super excited for it. It is gorgeous, and I thought that was absolutely perfect. So those are the 4 new pens that I got, and I figured we would also take a look at a little mini look at my stash. And it's kind of fascinating because you get to see a little bit of an evolution of some of the pens that they've made since I got started. I think I made my first pen purchase from them back in May. And it's fascinating seeing how they've adapted and changed their style, gone from more of a really solid matte finish into this really, really high glossy finish that you see over here. But it's awesome seeing that evolution. And also for me, it's been an evolution into what I like as far as my pen turn and my pen style and the pen lengths that I prefer as well. So that's been one of the big things that I've really enjoyed and loved to see as well. So we're going to kind of break into it and check them out and see. But before I do so, this is the perfect time for me to mention that our word for the drawing for the first giveaway for the event is going to be dragon. I figured we'd start it off, since it's the year of the dragon, we're going to start it off with dragon. So please use the word dragon in a full sentence. It has to be a full sentence. And make sure, if you're participating in the event, you have to be participating in the event. You need to make sure that you have filled out the Google form below that's in the description box, So if you filled out the Google form and you used the word dragon in the comments, then you will be eligible for winning a $25 gift card to Leopard Leatherworks, and then you could use that to get one of these gorgeous pens that you can customize and mix up the colors. If you are not a fan of these two colors and you want something different, I chose these two colors for this pen because it's the Lunar New Year, and those are colors that are associated with the Lunar New Year. So that's why I went with those two colors. And then, or you could go with any other pen that they have. All right. Now we're going to look at the other pens that we have in my hoard. So the first Leopard Leatherworks pen that I ever purchased was this one right here, which I think was made to go with the, I think it was the, oh gosh, what was it? The Snow Fairy. Oh, let me pull up my iPad. The first pen that I purchased from them is this beauty right here, which was made to go with Queen of the Snow Fairies, which is a Diamond Art Club canvas. And I have yet to work on it, but it's in my hoard. But this one is one you can see they had a gentler swoosh for your finger holds and not as much of a grip there, but they've been starting to learn and develop. Still with some simple looks. This kitten in this toy, she's been playing with this piece of trash since the day that I brought her home in September. The day I brought her home in September, we pulled this off of a bag of like freeze-dried cat food, and she's been playing with this piece of trash since then. How many months now? And this is literally her favorite toy. Like, ridiculous. So she's jumping up here to show me her toy. Come on. Get on the floor with your, get on your floor with your bad self. So that is the first one, and it's a little bit longer. It's a 6-inch pen, so that's pen number 1. And then shortly after that, and you can see they have like this unique matte finish that actually reacts to the, oh, she really wants to show off her toy. Come on, come on, take this toy and get on the floor. I do not want kitten on my table. You're just getting into things. And then look at this one. I love the white sparkliness of this one. This is another one that's a 6-incher, which I found that the 6-inch pens, this kitten, she's ridiculous. The 6-inch pens were just a little bit too much for me, and I like them to be a little bit shorter. But this one, they started doing them a little bit glossier. Okay, come on. I'm going to hide it from you. We're done. I'm going to sit on the toy so you can't have it. Get your booty down. No one wants to see your cat butt. Move the cat butt. But look at that. I love it. And it's just like, because sometimes you just want a shiny, bright, sparkly pen. And they started to kind of deepen the finger divots a little bit. I think this one was like a 5.75. Still pretty long for me. But these next two are just like stunning. So you can see here, they started branching out. These ones are starting to get a little bit fancier in here. A little bit deeper of a swoosh for the finger right here. I loved this blue to green. I think these two that I'm about to show were ones that I had ordered the blanks from All Things Handcrafted, which is Builder. Hey, do you want this? Sushi. Come here. You want that? Let's go. And had them shipped to Tim and Carrie, and then I had them turned from them. Oh my goodness, she is ridiculous. She really wants to show you guys her toy. That's like literally what she's up to. She must show off her toy. So I had them shipped there and then turned, and I just had them. I didn't necessarily know yet that I was going to be such a huge fan of the shorter pens. So I went with like a fancier swooshy style, but you can see here, like this, I'm sorry for the shaking of the camera. The kitten keeps knocking into my tripod because she's playing with this toy and I can't, like, come on, let's get down. And now we're done. We're over it. But look at that. That color was fantastic. And this is when I started kind of getting into some of these pastel colors. This next one, okay, no, Susharelli. We're done. No, we're done. Do I need to hold your kitten carcass so you stop? You need to stop. No. Little booger butt. She's like, Mom, I'm doing chaos. Let me go so I can chaos. I must chaos. Stop. Sushi. Get on the floor. Here's this. You do not need to jump up here with it. And this one, I mean, this isn't, no, we are not coming up here with your toy. We are not coming up here with it. This kitten, something else, I tell you. It's over there. I put it over there. It's on the floor. But look at the rainbow sparkles and glitter on this. Amazing. I threw it on the floor. I don't know what you think you're getting. I threw it on the floor already. Move. No, move. Move it. Move it. No, move. But look at how beautiful this pen is right here. I think this is probably one of the favorite of the handful of rainbow pens that I have. Let me move this carcass out of the way. Ugh. It's hard to do things when there's kitten in my way. There you go. I threw her over my shoulder, and we will see if she stays there. But look at that. Like, love it. Love it. And I love this fancy little swooshies right there. The fancierness there. No, stop, swoosh. And now, so those were like kind of the middle era ones. And then I moved into kind of like I had another one that I ended up sending to, or giving to my mom when I visited with her in September. But then my next 4 pens are ones that are a little bit different color palette. Sushi, would you stop? No, we are not going up there. No. So this one was really fun. It was totally different with the different way that the pour went on this one. I felt like this was a little bit different, and then the turn was totally different as well. So just definitely different than any of the other ones that I had gone with. And I thought that one was fun. And then we have this one, because sometimes you just want a black pen. And I went with a simple kind of like this mirrored cage. I felt like that was a good way to see that center port right there. I liked that because sometimes you just want a black and white pen and you like the black and white simplicity of a pen. So there we have that one. Sushi's mad at me. And then we come into this beauty, which is white, this like creamy white and like this rose gold color. Oh, just stunning. And this is kind of a neat way of doing this right here. I kind of like that right there. And there is that pen. Sushi, come on. No. You are just, no, we're not doing this. You're just interfering with all the things being interfered with by chaos. And then the last one is probably one of my favorite ones. I'm really liking these two right here. Well, of course, my dragon pen is totally a favorite. But of the non-dragon ones, I think this one and that one. And then, of course, the rainbow pastels. But this one right here, I'm definitely loving all things like brass and gold and bronze and copper. Look at the metallics and the shimmeriness of these metallics in this pen right here. I love everything about it. So that right there is that one. So those are the pens that I have from Leopard Leatherworks. Kind of in the order that I bought them. It was these 4. Well, I bought them usually like onesies and twosies. These 2 were customs that I had the blank sent to them and turned. And then I think there was, no, we are not jumping down. And then there was this one, this one I think I had the blank. Did I have the blank? Yes, this one I had the blank sent to them as well. And turned too. I was like, that's right, I did. Yeah, that one I had the blank sent to them and turned as well. And I just had another blank sent to them this weekend. So I'm going to move these over a little bit so we can make some room. I should probably do it like this. So here we have Leopard Leatherworks, their website, Leopard Leatherworks or leopardlw.com. And you can browse through and see some of their featured products and what they have. So we're going to go for their diamond painting goodies. They have finished pens right here. So you can see here, this was the original listing, which was for my pen, but they do have pre-orders that you can order. And you can sort it in a number of different ways. You can kind of get an idea for everything that they have by looking at it like this. I'm going to bring us down just a little bit more. So you can see, I should probably turn the brightness of my iPad up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I'm trying to wrangle this kitten because she's just too much. So you have, these are, some of them you will see will be pre-turned pens. Some of them are ones that are basically you get to do a custom turning. So like this is one that will be custom, the pour, and then you will do the custom turning for it, and that's what this one is. So that right there, you can see this was my actual pen that you're seeing right there. That's what we did for that. And then other ones, you get to choose what do you want it to be. For the blank, you can filter, you can choose to, I believe you can choose, yes, you can filter by availability and see what they have that's in stock. The out of stock is nice if you kind of want to have an idea of different ideas for how to get your pen turned. So that's always a way to do it. And you can see some of these beautiful, beautiful pens. Oh, this kitten, her and this little toy. We're putting that on the floor. We're not doing it. I don't need you up here with your toy. And you can kind of get a feel for some of the different ones. These are a lot of these ones are the pre-turned ones. So you can see there we have those. Whoa, as I go running away with my pens. And then you also have the blanks. So here are some blanks that they have. So this is the copper penny blank. That's this blank right here. So I know with the light off, you don't see as much of the color with my direct overhead light, but this is that blank right here. It is beautiful. And they also have been turning blanks, doing blanks to match specific canvases, which is well worth it when you do them. So we're gonna turn that so you can take it to the in-stock ones and kind of get the feel for seeing. So you have your square blank pen turning service, your round pen blank turning service. So when you order a custom and have it sent to them, that's where you would order that through their website when you go through and decide what you want. But look at some of these beautiful pen blanks. These are the different blanks that you could buy. Oh, there's some gorgeous ones. They're beautiful colors. And some of these, the colors really don't come out until you actually get it turned. And it's just, they're going to be amazing. So those are the blanks. They have the blank turning service, like I said. They do squares, they do rounds, they do Fordite or special materials, the palm placers, and bottle stoppers as well. And then they also have accessories that they do. So this is pretty awesome. If you look, they've been making these little key fob diamond painting pens. So these tiny little ones that you can use on a key fob. They do have some diamond painting drill trays from Firefly. So if you like Firefly, you can get a Firefly tray with the Leopard Leatherworks logo on the top of it. You have some more key fob diamond pens. And these really cool wood bottle stoppers. And some wine bottle stoppers, some different bottle stoppers that they've made. And then there's this keeper box. So some cool, fun accessories. Some of them that are diamond painting related that you see right here. Some that aren't necessarily diamond painting related, like the wine bottle stoppers, which is really cool. And then you can, if Carrie is destashing something, she'll post her destashes in here as well. So you know that if you're going to get a destash from Carrie, it's being done, guaranteed because it's done right through her website. And you can do pre-orders of certain things. And that's because of the amount of time it takes so if these are going to be ordered, they have to be cured properly. And it takes time for that to happen before they can turn it. So that way it's specifically has to sit and be, you got to let the resin cure before you can turn the pen. Otherwise, you run the risk of the pen blank kind of like bending and everything else. So they have a very good thorough process for all of it. But that right there is a little bit about Leopard Leatherworks. Hey, Susharelli. The kitten is back for more. She did not bring her toy with her this time. She left it on the floor. Didn't you, little brat? But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit about what they have and a little bit of a sneak peek glimpse into some of my pen hoard in these 4 new gorgeous, gorgeous pens. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can give you that little snapshot view of these new pens that we are adding to the hoard. Look at these new pens that we are adding to the hoard today. I mean, look at those colors as we get the camera being knocked by the kitten because, she's a little kitten butt. But look at these pens. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to add these in and try them out. And I'm excited to try this one with these new types of end because this is the first time using these ends as part of, well, this is my first time trying these ends on the pen for this specific style, because I've had them with this style of end, but not with this style of end. So I've kind of had one similar to that, but that'll be the first for this style. And then again, let's get another final look at the event pen that they created for me. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. So huge shout out to Tim and Carrie over at Leopard Leatherworks. And a huge shout out to them, and thank you to them for being a sponsor for the Lunar New Year DP 24. And I mean, look at these gorgeous pens. I love them all, and I think they're fantastic, and I can't wait to see what else they bring to us over this next year of 2024, because they've got some gorgeous pens that I've been able to get from them, and some beautiful turnings. And yes, it's all beautiful, beautiful pens. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to fill out the Google form below and look for that keyword that I gave you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.